Hey everybody, this is Stephanie, and I'm going to go over the Nearpod app and share with you what I've learned. First, I'm going to go ahead and log in. You can sign up for free. Teachers can sign up for a free account. Whenever you come to the login page, you can log in as a teacher, or you can have your students come to nearpod.com and they can enter the code to join a lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and log in and show you what the website looks like. When you first come to the login page, it's going to show you your own personal library. These are some of the different lessons I've added to my library, and you can create your own lessons here. You can use Google Slides, or you can create a lesson in Nearpod. I will do another video to show you how to do that. I just kind of want to walk you through how to get started with the app. Whenever you are getting started, of course, you won't have any lessons in your personal library, so you can go to the Nearpod lesson library and search for lessons. You can do that a couple of different ways. You can come up to the top and you can just search for lessons and type in what you're looking for, or you can go over to the standards and you can select a standard or a state. Whenever you click here, you can see the Common Core standards. You can click on the Alabama state standards. You can also search by subject. So I'm going to click on math. And you can select by the grade. And since I teach first grade, I'll click first grade. You can also scroll down and look for the resource type that you're looking for, whether you want an assessment or full lessons. I'm going to click full lessons. That's mainly what I'm interested in. And this is going to bring up all of the first grade math lessons that I'm looking for. You can click on these bundles, or you can continue scrolling down and you can look for what you're interested in, like how to read analog and digital clocks. There's place value lessons, all kinds of things. I'm going to click on this just as an example. Takes a second to open. When it opens, you will see it says add to my library. You can preview it and then you can add it to your library. I always preview first before I put it in my library. You can look through and see if this is would be good for your kids. You can remember that you can edit and make changes to all of these presentations and add your own activities to make it perfect for your students. So I am going to go ahead and add this to my library. And once it's in my library, I can say show in my library. And once it opens, you can see the edit button where you can go in and edit. And I will do another video that shows you how to quickly edit a video. You can also share. You can share it with colleagues, other teachers through email, or if you want to embed it or link it somewhere, or through Remind. And this is where you would assign it for your students. So if you find the lesson and you want to do it as is, you don't want to make any changes, then you would click on Student Paste. And it's going to give you the code. It's always a 5-letter code with capital letters. You will give the kids this code. When they go to nearpod.com, they will enter the code and they can go ahead and do the lesson on their own pace. So then, if you want to do the lesson with your students, you would click a live lesson, and that's perfect for doing it in the classroom, or if you have a collab lab or a computer lab that you can work in with your kids, that's one way you can do the lesson as well. That is all for this video. I did want to show you one more thing, that if you go back to the top where your library is, you can scroll down and you can see it has the Nearpod lesson library. That's where you can search for lessons. It has your school library, so if your school has an account or if your district has an account, anybody that saves or creates lessons, they can save it in the school library or the district library, and there's other lessons that can be accessed that are not in the Nearpod lesson library. Also, Nearpod is great for assessment. During the COVID-19 pandemic, of course, when we were not in school, we had to come up with ways to create assessments for the students, and we used Nearpod to create assessments. And this is where you can click on the reports, and every lesson that any of your kids have ever done, you can go in and see what their grades are. And so, this is just a really good way for digital learning. Thanks for watching.